Are you sick and tired of people telling you, just relax and you're going to get pregnant? No problem, just relax. Or how about go on vacation and have vacation sex? Vacation sex is the best. You'll definitely get pregnant if you go on vacation. Are you sick of hearing that? Because you want to have a baby more than anything, and it's not like you've already tried that already, right? Well, today I'm going to unpack with you 3 ways that you can help navigate your stress, manage your stress, and keep moving forward so that you can get pregnant. I'm Denise Noyer-Rez, and I'm known as the Fertility Godmother, and I have been blessed to work with over 1,000 women prepare their bodies for pregnancy and to have a healthy baby, and I'm here for you too. So grab your cup of tea. Oh, hi Meredith, so happy you joined. Hi Haley. Hi guys, great to see you. I am excited to be talking about this stress and how to manage stress, because it's so important in just managing your life. And I know that most of the women, I'd say most of them that I work with that are trying to get pregnant are really put their lives on hold, and it's very stressful. And now more than ever with this COVID, I mean, we always have stresses going on in our life, but now we having, at least here in California, they just started reclosing things. And I know you're probably wondering if they're going to start, if you're doing IVF, are they going to close that down? Are you going to have to stop your chances of getting pregnant again? And that's just going to add more stress. But that's exactly what we tend to do as human beings, and especially if you tend to be a worrier, is we start grabbing all these things that are stressful and add a stress, and we start stacking them on top of each other. And so all of a sudden it starts to become this really big, heavy, overwhelming picture, and it almost feels unmanageable. And then anxiety starts to creep in, and our lives start to just go down a different road, right? We start to feel more stressed, we start to feel tense, maybe a little more irritable, and fear starts to creep in even more. The what ifs, all these things start to happen when we do this, and it's a natural thing to do. Our brains are trained to survive, and so we're trained for looking out for all these things. So I'm going to share with you. Hi Jalen Roma, thanks for joining. I'm going to share with you one powerful way that you can, it's actually 3 parts, that you can do right now to start navigating through that better. All right, so this is really, really important. When you are going through a stressful period, or really any day in your life, any time when you're going through a stressful time, and fertility, as you know, can be incredibly stressful, because every month, if you're not pregnant, you feel really down and drained. So this is what you get to do. It's called a triad, and you can use one of these things that I'm going to share with you, or you can use all of them. And the more you use, the more powerful effect it will have on you. So the tool that I'm giving you right now, it really has to do with building your muscles and your strength for your choices that you have. Even though you may not feel you have a choice, you get to choose. So I'm not saying that you're choosing the struggling of getting pregnant. Things happen, but you do get to choose how you want to go through that. You do get to choose how you want to be with your partner, how you want to be in life. You get to choose that. And so the first thing is, in the triad, is choosing your words on how are you describing your situation, because your words describe your world. Did I say that? Okay, your words describe your world on how you're being. So a lot of times there are horrible things that happen or crazy things that happen, and those words, they magnify what you're going through. So for example, if you're going through IVF and it's your first time, and you get those box of medications and needles, and it's just like, oh my gosh. So you could use the word that it's this horrible, terrible experience, or you can say the word, oh, this is fascinating. So I'm playing with words, but the words are really important because it's going to describe your world. And I'm just asking you to try it on, because it's going to have, if you use the word overwhelmed or you use the word fascinating, if you just take a moment and just feel inside, maybe say it with me right now, you're going to feel different, okay? So I'm not negating the challenges or the struggles that someone has gone through, that you have got, that maybe you have been going through, but you get to choose on the words that you use to describe it. It makes a difference. And that's the first one. The second tool is changing your physiology. So you can feel it right now. If you want to sit with me, maybe just kind of slouch over and put your head down, right? How do you feel? How does somebody feel when they're stressed or sad or angry? You kind of feel closed off, right? You slouch. Put your head down, you don't feel very good. And now, if somebody who feels proud and confident and happy, they're going to stand up. They're going to stand up tall and straight, right? You're going to have a smile on your face. Go ahead and put a smile on your face. Maybe you want to stand up. If I stand up, I'm going to lose my camera. But go ahead and stand up right now. Like, change your position, change your physiology. Make yourself smile. You can feel the difference. You can feel the subtleness. Sometimes what I'll do when I'm in a funk, I'll put on some fun music and I'll dance. Now, I'll tell you, sometimes I'm stuck and I just really feel like I want to be stuck. And in my mind, I've been doing this for a long time. And in my mind, I'll be like, I really should put on some music right now and dance and change my energy. But sometimes I just want to stay there, and that's okay, right? So that's okay. And then when I'm ready, my goal is to get faster and faster at this. And when I'm ready, then I can put on my music, or I can just take that step. So sometimes we get stuck in our head, right? And sometimes you just need to take the action to move you through and not think about it too much. Like, have you ever thought about when wanting to work out, but you never work out because you start thinking about all the other things first, and then you really wanted to, and you're committed to doing it, but then all of a sudden maybe you didn't have your cup of tea yet, or you didn't eat breakfast yet, or maybe you ate too soon, whatever. Like, all these things, they didn't add up perfectly. But the times that you do it, you don't think about it. You just take the action step to do it. And that's what I'm sharing with you right now. So you may not feel like smiling. You may not feel like getting out of it. But as soon as you make that choice, as soon as you make that decision to make a change, that's when you will feel the difference. And that will change the quality of your life and also help decrease that stress that's going on around you. What you're focusing on is the third thing. So we have the words that you use to describe your world and what you're going through, right? Pick beautiful words. Pick, how are you feeling? If someone asks you how you're feeling, say, I'm doing fabulous. Eventually, you are going to feel fabulous, okay? I really do my best to say I'm doing fantastic. And I learn, my body learns, my mind learns, because it all is one, right? It all goes together to feel that. And eventually it's going to happen if you start to change your words, because they describe your world. And the second thing is your physiology, whether it's standing up, putting on some music and dancing. Sometimes I'll just get in my office. If I had a patient that was really had a horrible time, a really challenging time, I'll get in, I'll go do some push-ups, I'll put my headphones on, I'll dance. Change your physiology. But again, it can be just something as smiling, right? Making that smile changes everything. And the third thing is your focus. The focus is whatever you focus on is what you're going to see and what you're going to attract. So I know you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you want to get pregnant and have a baby, and all you're seeing around you is all these pregnant women that are kids that are around you, and it's just you're happy for them, but you're feeling sad for yourself because it hasn't happened yet, right? And you're just focusing, whatever you focus on. If you ever wanted to buy, you saw like a purse or a car or a pair of shoes that you loved, and all of a sudden you start seeing them, right? So it's whatever you focus on is what you're going to bring in. Hi, Kara. Nice to see you here. Whatever you focus on is what you're going to attract, and it's going to affect how you feel. So those are the three things. It's called the triad, and it really makes a huge difference in managing your stress, managing your mindset, managing your outcome, and how you're going to get through this challenge of getting pregnant. And those are the three things that you can do. There's a lot more, but that's enough for today. So if you have any questions, please feel free to share with me. I'd love to answer your questions. You can type them in the chat or DM me at any point. I am here for you to help you navigate through having a healthy baby. All right, stay safe out there. I know it's a challenging time, double challenging with the COVID, and but stay healthy, stay safe. Here's to your health, happiness, and fertility. And let me know when you try on those three things. Let me know how it worked for you. And again, you only have to do one and you'll see a difference. Take care, and I'll see you next week on Here with the Tea with the Fertility Godmother. Bye-bye.